Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a sleek ponytail, but before we start the styling process, I'm going to oil my scalp using the Palmer's coconut oil formula. This is the Moisture Boost hair and scalp oil. I have had my hair straightened for 2 weeks now, and I just want to make sure that my scalp is good and moisturized before we add another week of no shampoo. So my scalp tends to get extremely dry and flaky if I don't do much with it and I just let it be. So of course, when I straighten my hair, I add the least amount of oil as possible because I do like body and bounce, and oil does weigh your hair down. But because we are not going for a loose straightened look, we're going for a molded straightened look, it's okay to add the oil. So I'm adding it to my scalp, and then once I'm done with adding it to my scalp, I'm going, oh, it's a gray hair. Oh man, I have several of those now. But after I'm done adding it to my scalp, I'm just combing my hair out and going back in and just making sure that that oil is good and saturated all up in my scalp and towards the ends of my hair, because this will also give it more shine for this look, and shine is really great for this hairstyle. So now I'm going to section off the front part of my hair into like a small rectangle. I am doing a side part, as you can see. So I do the side part how I want it to be, and then I'm going to go ahead and section off the rest of that portion, because that's going to be the last part that we add to the ponytail, and we want that to look as sleek as possible, because that's generally the first thing that people are going to see if they're looking at you from the front. So here is my rectangle. I'm just going to go ahead and tie that away, clip it away, and then move on to the next step. So I'm going to be using the Magic Edge Effect hair wax stick combined with the Got to Be Glued blasting freeze spray, and I have sectioned my hair already. I'm going to do 3 large sections. Obviously the part is crooked because I just sectioned this with my fingers. I'm adding the wax stick to the top and the bottom of this section, and once I get that all added in, I'm going to take my comb and I'm going to comb it through that section. Now, the point of this whole style is to get the sleekest look possible, and in order to do that, I'm adding a lot of wax and a lot of this freeze spray, a lot of it. You're going to see it. I'm also going to be using my bristle brush to make sure I get it smooth as possible. And these steps are pretty much repetitive. Actually extremely repetitive, because I'm going to be doing these steps throughout all of the sections. So like I said, this is the first section. After I do all of that, I'm going to add a rubber band to this section. I did eventually switch from a rubber band to a scrunchie because I wanted it to be as tight as possible, and rubber bands actually make me extremely nervous because I don't know if they're going to pop, and it does not allow me to secure the hair as tightly as I would like it to be. So now we're on section number 2, still using the same wax stick. Now this brand I was unable to add to my Amazon store. However, they do sell these in the beauty supply stores along with all of the other products that I'm using. If you want to, you can go to your local beauty supply store to get those things. However, the rest of the products that I use will be added to my Amazon store, which is in the description box. So here we are, section 2, and we are combing. We've added the wax. Once we get that combed, we're going to go ahead and spray the freeze spray on all of that section. And then after that, we're going to go back and use our bristle brush after we take the rubber band out. Sometimes I do the bristle brush before I take the rubber band out, and then after I take the rubber band out, I just do it again, just because like we want the smoothest look as possible. I can't stress that enough, but this is a sleek ponytail tutorial, so. Okay, so now we're on the last section before we get to the front part, which will be the swoop. And we're going to go ahead and do the same steps that we've been doing, adding the wax, combing it out, adding the spray, and then brushing it and adding the rest of the hair to the rubber band. If you're going to be doing adult baby hairs such as I, now's a good time to go ahead and set those aside so that those do not get molded in with the whole ponytail. So now that you guys know the process of what to do, I kind of want to chat with you guys for a moment while I do this section. I have posted for 3 weeks in a row, and I'm so proud of myself because it feels really good to get back into my creative bag. So with that being said, I just want to know what you guys would like to see from me. I know that most of you guys are new to my videos and my channel. So please, if you have the time and you have the ideas, put in the comment section below what you would like to see from me, what kind of styles would you like to see, and what kind of content you would like to see. It will be greatly appreciated because I am back for real this time. And I just want to put out the best I can put out because it's a new season. Speaking of seasons, are you guys ready for the new year? I'm not. Do you have any New Year's resolutions? I don't. I don't know. Just let me know in the comment section.
Next time, stay focused, stay focused on the goal. No pain, no pain, no gain. I must be about to gain a whole lot, baby. I'm finna gain everything you got. Ah. No pain, no gain. Alright, here we go. Girl, this is supposed to be a silent tutorial.
Okay, now that I got that out my system, here we are on the last section. Putting the wax on the bottom of my section, I'm going to split that section and put the wax halfway through. And then I'm going to go to the other side of the section and do the same thing. We want to make sure that we comb it through as we've been doing throughout the rest of our head. Now, I do not like heavy swoops. I don't like swoops on my forehead. I hate those. Actually, I don't know if I got PTSD from way back in the 90s and the early 2000s from those swoops. I just don't know, but I really don't like them. So we are going to try to keep this swoop as far away from our forehead as we can. The only type of bang I like on my forehead is loose hair. Like, I like bangs, but I don't like swoops too much. But I also like side parts. So there's the happy medium of being able to do the side part, but not having the swoop all on my forehead. I just really don't like it at all. So we got the wax on, we've combed it through, and we're adding the spray. And then we're going to take this rubber band off. We're going to brush it until we cannot brush it anymore. Actually, you can always brush it some more. So I'm just going to brush it until it gets to the smoothness that I want it to be, and then we're going to add the scrunchie onto the back so that it can be as tight as possible, as I mentioned before. And now that the scrunchie is on there, I'm going to add more of this spray. Yes, more on that swoop part that is not on my forehead and all over my head. Now it's time to tie it away. This will be a good time to add the edges if you want to. If you wanted to style your edges, now would be a good time if you wanted to do that and then tie it up. But I'm going to style my edges after. So just going to tie it up, let it sit for about 20 minutes, and then I'll be back.
Twenty minutes later.
I'm back, and it's time to take this scarf off. Let's see. Okay, it's looking real molded. Okay. All right, so now what am I doing? I'm taking the scrunchie off so I can put the rubber band on, because I don't want the scrunchie to make it bulky in the back when I add the hair. Yes, this is what I'm doing. All right. Now that the rubber band is on, we're going to go ahead and take our Kanekalon hair. I have one bundle here, and I'm going to use a large rubber band to secure the hair. You just want to make 2 loops and bring 1 loop through the other, and then make it as tight as possible. If you want to, you could do it multiple times to feel more secure. So the loose loop I'm going to tie around my ponytail, and then after that I'm going to section just a small piece off because I'm going to wrap that around the base of the ponytail. Here I'm going to be using the red Styler Fixer braiding gel, and this is just for the ends of my natural hair. Once I've combed that through, I'm going to go ahead and access that rubber band that is tied to the connector line. And I'm going to add a bobby pin to put the rubber band through just so that it can be secure, because I did notice as I was braiding it was slipping down, like it didn't start towards the base of the ponytail, and this is because of the rubber band method that we're using, which is beginner friendly, because my favorite would be to use the knotless method, which will give a more seamless and natural look. However, not everybody knows how to do the knotless method, which is why I chose to do a beginner friendly tutorial, but I can do that in the future if you guys would like to see it. So what you did see me do while I was talking was section the hair into 3 separate sections. I'm sectioning the connector line hair evenly with 3 sections of my natural hair so that we can have as seamless as possible of a braid. And just go ahead and start to plait downward in your 3 sections, and then just follow through all the way until the end, and I'll be back once I get there. Now that we're at the end, I'm going to add a rubber band to secure it. I did leave a little bit loose at the end because I am going to dip this in some boiling hot water so that the end can be as straight as possible. Some people do like to have a little curl at the end, so in that case all you would need is a flexi rod or a perm rod. Now we are finally at the base of the ponytail, and we can go ahead and begin wrapping that loose hair around the base to make it really cute and sleek. And I like to wrap from top to bottom and then back to the top. And once I have wrapped it almost completely, I'm going to add some more spray to make sure that it stays in place. I'm going to add it as I'm wrapping it, and then once I have secured it, I'm going to spray the whole base of the braid. And now it's time to do the edges. I'm using the same red Styler Fixer braiding gel that I used for the end of my natural hair when I added the plait in the back. And I just like this for braiding and edges. I don't really like hard edges, so this is the best for me. But if you want to go harder, you can use something else. I don't know, something else that you like. Now I'm also going to add this spray to the brush so that it can stay a little bit firmer, but not too much, just a little bit. And then that's pretty much it for the edges. That's all I did. Now here's time to dip it into the hot water. You can see the steam. Be careful when you're doing this. Make sure you have your towel on hand, please. This is the finished look. Thank you all so much for watching, especially if you made it this far. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video.